Hey, Vedrina, thank you for your question. So, my journey has been interesting to say the least. I'll start in 2020 since that's when I actually began to heal and work on myself. Prior to that, I had gone to therapy and I did work through some things, some trauma, some wounds, but I was not completely honest with myself. I had a tendency to run or stay busy or help others instead of facing my own issues because for some reason I thought it would go away if I ignored it. Reality check, it doesn't. If anything, it gets worse. The longer you don't face the situations, or the longer I didn't face the situations, and the longer I didn't face myself, didn't face the truth, didn't face the pain. I had gone through what I thought was a devastating breakup in 2020 to someone that I thought was the one. And looking back, I just spend a lot of time sending love to that version of myself because there's no way that I would accept that type of relationship in my life again. And to think that someone who treated me like they did would be my person is wild to me now. It was because of my own wounds and my trauma that I felt that that person was my person. I ended up going to a goddess circle that was hosted by Mazara, who is someone who became one of my spiritual teachers. And if I recall correctly, the topic of that goddess circle, what is the truth you aren't facing? And to me, I was like, oh, I don't know. I already broke up with this person, so I don't know what it is. She's like, you tell yourself, at least he doesn't hit me. And I sat there completely stunned because I had never said that to anyone. She didn't know me. She didn't know that I had broken up with anyone. I was in a room of women who didn't know me. And the only other person that knew me was the one who brought me, and they hadn't said anything because I asked after. But again, I had never said that out loud. With everything else that was said that night and what the other women had shared, I knew that I could not keep living how I had been living. I needed to help myself. I needed to not continue to hurt myself and to start becoming a better partner to me. I continued to go to her monthly goddess circles. I read the books that she suggested or that other women had suggested had helped them. I began to meditate. I began to journal. I worked on triggers and wounds that would come up as best as I could at that time. Zara did offer an inner child healing course, and it was a weekly course that I attended religiously. And I did the homework. I wrote notes down, and she kept telling us while we were doing the course, because it was a group of us, she would tell us, this is not what you're experiencing now. She's like, you're not going to live these experiences that you would grow and learn from until later on. I didn't believe that because I was like, no, you know, she kept telling us, no, I'm giving you the tools that you need to understand and navigate those situations. And I thought she was wrong because I couldn't understand, what does she mean that I'm going to do it later? Like, I'm doing it now. I'm crying about this. I'm understanding a lot more of my behaviors and the reasons why I react certain ways in my life through the homeworks that we're doing and through the course and through talking with everyone. She was very right. Looking back, it feels as though she gave us almost like a study guide, and even I would even say a couple of months ago. So it's like years down. I'm still taking different pop quizzes on that course that she had given us, on those tools that she had given us. And it's given me an awareness of how healing is not linear at all. At times, I'm feeling great and life is sunshine and rainbows. And then there are times where I feel as though I'm in the middle of a storm and I don't see a way out. And I have to remind myself that I need the storm and it helps me grow. It helps me release any sense of control that I think I may have. It always ends up leading me closer to God, to my faith, to myself, faith in myself, trusting myself more, that I've come out of every storm before. I was blessed enough to be able to travel and do my own version of Eat, Pray, Love. I'm so grateful for it. Through traveling, I found more pieces of myself. I grew to learn to be okay being alone, experiencing life alone, to enjoy my own company, and fostering the longest relationship I will ever have, the one that I have with myself, as corny as that may sound. I've done the water purifications in Bali. I've done a 10-day Vipassana in in India. I've done tu temazcales in Mexico. I did a quantum hypnosis healing therapy in Italy. I became a Reiki master. I became a certified life coach. And each one of those experiences was wonderful, absolutely on their own. And I saw value in them. My biggest lesson from them, though, is that they are just tools. They are not okay, I did this, now I'm completely healed. To me, it was as though they helped me see a layer of myself better. But if I'm not doing the work myself and doing the shadow work and actively being a participant in my own healing and in my own life, none of those ceremonies or courses will do it for me. And that may be an unpopular opinion. And I'm completely okay with that because I'm not going to be all love and light and tell you that healing is always pretty and oh, I went to Bali and did a water purification and it was so pretty and oh my gosh, and now I'm amazing. No, that's it's just not my reality, and I'm okay with that. And I feel that you're going to have those rough days, or I'm going to have those rough days where I'm facing parts of myself that I've ignored, kept hidden, or forgotten. I feel I've learned that healing can be very beautiful when you embrace the ups and downs, when you embrace the duality of life, you know, the light and the dark, the sun and the moon, the rain and the rainbows. I know that I'm still healing. And there are times where I revert back to old patterns and habits, and I have to catch myself. And thankfully, I have a circle where one of my inner circle, where one of them will tell me, like, hey, this is you a couple of years ago. What's going on? And I am working on giving myself grace in those moments and sitting in them and trying to figure out the why and then do better the next day. I feel I may have been rambling a bit. Maybe your answer is in whatever I just said, and I'm hoping it is. If not, I can make another video. Thank you again for your question and this opportunity to share a bit of my journey. Keep the questions coming. I'm enjoying it. I'm here for it.